Hi, good morning everybody, and welcome to my channel. I'm Fogarty from Fogarty and Friends. And of course, you're the friends. I swear this looks scripted, but it's not. I've said it so many times. But no, you guys, we had an amazing night for sales on, let's see, well, everything but Mercari. How about that? Vinted, Depop, Poshmark, Facebook Market, and eBay. So yeah, super cool. And Vinted, you guys, I'm starting to love Vinted. As a matter of fact, I just started listing my stuff on Vinted first, then eBay, then cross-listed, because yesterday as I was listing skirts, I put them on all the other platforms, and then I put them on Vinted, and then 3 seconds later they would sell. Everything would sell for just $8 flat. It is so cool. And then shorts, $8 flat. So we had like 5 sales yesterday because I only tried 5 different items and they all sold. And then I just kind of ran out of time because I still had to do, you know, everything else on the platform. But yeah, so I'm definitely starting today going to throw stuff on Vinted first and then do the other things. But I love Vinted, dude. It shows you all these people that like your item, and then you can send them offers. But what I do is I send them all slightly different offers. Whoever hit me up first, I send them the most expensive offer, and then I just drop it down like 20 cents each person that asks, and then it just hits the right one. But pretty much people have just been offering me $8. So I'm just like, well, of course I'll take $8. Like, I only paid 10 cents for it. I don't care. I'll take $3, yeesh. But like, obviously I don't resell just to like, put $3 on it, because if I did that, then people probably wouldn't buy it. I like the $14.95. On Vinted I just do $10 on everything, just so I can give people and take offers. But everything else I like to do $14.96 or more if like AI says to do more. And I use AI for everything. I have it. If you prompt your AI right, it'll go through and find all the recent sales on the internet. It'll compare them. It'll give you the best price. It'll tell you what platforms they sold on. It won't, I don't know. It's weird too. And like, I don't know how it does it. I'm not entirely sure. I really don't know. Because I've even went and I've like did my own research and before items, I guess, not too much. I pretty much just depend on AI. But everything sells, so like it must know what it's doing. Like maybe it's bullcrap me. I don't really know how it gets all that information, from the platforms. But maybe it just goes on, what people post about selling. I really don't know. I mean, I guess if I can look up sold comps though on eBay, there's no reason I can't prompt AI to look up sold comps on eBay. And that's what I do. I just tell it to look up sold comps on every selling platform, or anybody that just sold it on the internet, anything that comes up, and then I give it pictures, and then it just goes through and it checks the entire internet for anything that's been sold with the past. I tell it to do in the past 90 days. Anything that's been sold in the past 90 days that remotely looks like this or has the same fabric or anything. And then it gives me average price. And if it's, anything less than $14.99, which it typically ain't, it's usually around 14, usually about $15 I've noticed is what like things get priced, at least through like the AI. But I just like to do $14.96. I don't know why. I just think it's a good price to take offers on. I think I'm out of bags. I'm trying to bag these shorts that we just sold, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. But yeah, we got these Just Me shorts we sold. That was on Vinted. This skirt we sold on, it was a tailbot skirt. We sold that on Vinted. Another tailbot skirt, we sold that on Vinted. And then these basic edition shorts, which these ain't even nothing special. Like, I mean, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, because they're special to me. Like, this is how I make a living, so it's very special to me. But I didn't, I guess I shouldn't say that. I guess I'll correct myself, because they are special. But I guess I just didn't think that others would find them as special as I did so quickly, because they're not your typical, like, hot brand. You know what I mean? Or at least hot brand, and most of the people that I speak with, obviously people like the stuff. I like the stuff. I don't care what it says. I promise you I will wear anything except female clothes, because I'm just not really into that stuff. And I don't even know why I said really. Like, I'm not into that at all. And each their own. You do you. Like, if you think you look hot in a dress and and you're a dude or whatever, super cool. Freaking, I am proud of you. Just not for me. I'll make that dress look bad. But no, for real. So then we sold this Christopher and Banks shirt. It's like a blue button-down shirt. That one actually sold for $17, I think. Like I said, some of them, you can just look at them and say, you know what, that's worth a little bit more. I'll price it like it says. Some of it, it says to price it this high. I'm like, maybe it is worth that. But to me, it just don't look like it's worth that. And it's all fabric. It's all fabric. I'm the weirdest reseller. I'm just like, offer me something, we'll make it work. And then we got a pair of old school Wranglers. So that was super cool. We have another pair of cowboy Wranglers. So, and we got, I think somebody offers us $10 for one pair. And I think they offered us $13 for the other pair. And just like I always tell you guys, I just price things at $14.96 because a pair of these days, any pair of clothing, no matter where you get it, in my opinion, is like gonna be more than $14 brand new. So if you can get something that is next to new, very good condition, doesn't look or appear to have really been worn, and it's only $14.95 plus a 10% off coupon. Actually, I think I got a 15% off coupon going, and then 15% off sale. I think that's what it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but still. Or you can just make me an offer, but nonetheless, you can get what you need for really, really cheap. Then we got rid of these swimming trunks. I believe they're Billabong. Yeah, Billabong swimming trunks. We got rid of this cool little skirt. I mean, it's I usually a dress or maybe a skirt. I don't know. I don't wear crap. But it's long. It goes like, it was really long to measure. I think I had to use 2 meter sticks. Not the full meter sticks, but like I had to use this. I'm pretty sure I had to use this and go 5 inches, if I remember correctly, like that. Because I measured all my stuff, and it sucks because I easily have another like 550 items that I now need to rephoto and use rulers on, since I realized my clothing sells so quickly when I do that. So, and this is really cool too, this sailboat shirt. I have a couple more sailboat shirts. I got a bunch of sailboat like capris and shorts and stuff too. But yeah, that was really cool. That was just this morning. And then we just got another sale too while we're here, so I'm going to get that out. Like a pair of blue joggers. I'm in the process of redoing things too. I used to have everything in boxes, but I just can't do it no more. Every box is brown. And like, I just get too confused. My ADHD sucks. I ain't just saying I got ADHD. Like, my psychiatrist says I'm getting better. Nah, for real though. She's cool. But all that same color is getting me. Like, and I even tried writing on it. I tried writing different colors so I would know what box I'm going to, but it just doesn't click. I'll look in the blue box, I'll go back to the brown, and then maybe, I don't even know why I'll go to the brown. That's the thing. It's like, I'll be looking for something blue, but I keep getting just confused because every box is brown, so I just will start digging in stuff for no reason. I don't want to do that no more. So I decided to put things on the shelves, and then I at least can see everything at once, and I'll know exactly where I need to go and what I've already dug through, versus digging through a box, seeing all the boxes again, and for the life of me, having no idea what boxes I've already dug through. You would be like thinking, Brandon, just write it down and then move the boxes or something. Well, yeah, I thought about that before, but when I'm in the middle of looking stuff, I'm looking for stuff and I don't think about it then. So I'm solving that problem. And then we sold this cool little thing. It's like a blouse type thing. You can tie it up. It's old school. I think somebody offered this like 17 bucks. That sometimes, like I said, and this is a nice LuLaRoe like 2XL blouse, shirt, blouse. You know, I should probably know the difference between shirts and blouses, and I think I kind of do, but I don't need to know no more. We have AI. It's funny. I have taken all the thought. No, let me rephrase that. AI. Or I won't use AI. Gemini deserves the credit. It's Gemini. Gemini is my partner. My partner in not crime. Then we have a performance polo. Members Mark. Which is a cool one. And then these things, I knew these would sell. Just a simple Xena 2X, you know, yoga pants maybe, or lounging pants, I don't know. Somebody offered $4 for them. Absolutely, I'll take $4 for them. We all know what I paid for them. Let's say it together. We paid 10 cents. Oh, and speaking of what we don't pay, I just got 60. I counted 60, but the stack was so high, I could have either A, counted one item or two items twice, or B, I think there were some smaller items hidden. But nonetheless, I went into the thrift store yesterday, and they were having Fill a Pillowcase Day, okay? Fill a Pillowcase Day, and you got to choose your pillowcase. So we all know, and remind you, I'm on a darn pedal bike. We all know I grabbed the biggest pillowcase I could find. I grabbed the king size pillowcase, all right? I grabbed the pillowcase so big that I fit 60 at least, I'd like to say, at least if I counted, pairs of grown men and women's shorts and capris, and some of them shorts were like size 50. So like there was a lot of fabric there. I could safely say there was 50, 60 pounds of clothes. Now that's just horrible. I probably ain't that much. But still, I had to lift that up like, and then I sat it on the bike in the bar, and I was just coming back from the gym, so like I had my gym bag and all the other stuff, so now I'm trying to figure out. Luckily I got like this electric bike. Well, you might be able to see it back there, maybe not. But oh yeah, thanks. But it's not like, it's like a smaller electric bike. Here, I'll just show you. So like it's not anything super big, and then I sat the huge pillowcase like right here, and it stood up to about here. The pillowcase was probably, you know, that tall. But yeah, so now I got that little bike, and but it goes fast. I love it so much. You know, it gets 16 miles on it. I can go all day long doing anything I gotta do, going all the way up to the gym, come back, run around, come here, get all my work done, and not have to pay a penny, but just charge it up. It charges pretty quick. But yeah, so that was just fun. So I was talking about 85 things at once. I probably lost all of you, but to group it back up, 60 pairs of shorts for $11 and whatever taxes. No, because it was $11. I just paid $11.63 flat. Yeah, I don't think that's how the tax works, but it was a bag for $11. And then you also pay tax. Maybe that is it. So it's like, what, 6 cents on a dollar? So no, 73. That's what I think it was. I think it was like $11.73. Under $12. All right. It was under $12 for 60 pairs of the same type of stuff that I just showed you. Well, shorts, capris, whatever, skirts. But yeah, oh yeah, dudes. There's some baseball pants in there. I gotta call you friends. It's for your friends. So friends, there's some baseball pants in there, and lots of swimming trunks. Ladies, there's some really good like cute summer shorts and stuff like that. I say cute in a manly way. I'm just saying, like, just don't mistake me. I love you, ladies, but no, for real though. And then I still got this whole darn pile. And I don't know why I'm procrastinating. I'm not procrastinating. I can only do 10 a day. So, like, and I do my 10 a day. But, like, a lot of these on the bottom are brand new. And I haven't even got them on there yet. But I'm not in a rush. Everything will work out the way it needs to. But Jasmine has a visit with her mother today. We are all going out to lunch. Yay. That's just not really my thing, but I have to supervise everything, and I will never see it any other way. So, it is what it is. I'm happy for my not so little girl anymore, but I'm not happy for me having to hang out with the super cool BM. BM stands for baby mama, and mine, in the most respectful way possible, is just a very special lady. So this is just how we do things. Alright, there will be no disrespect on this channel. You can't blame me for not wanting to spend my time with somebody that I clearly didn't want to spend my time with anymore. And that's why we're not together. But it's still an amazing person. She's a great mother. That's all that matters. During that 6 hours every 2 weeks, yeah. But hey, 6 hours every 2 weeks is better than no hours every 2 weeks. So let's give credit where it's due. But anyways, I love you guys. That's going to be my fun day today after I get a few photos taken and get these packed up. I have to get these labels printed off. And for those of you who are with us today for the very first time, this is my little workstation. Nothing too special. It's where I take photos. So I got the light plugged into. If you work in a storage unit and you want some electricity, you can get a Jackery box like this. I only paid like $230 for it at Walmart. And when I say only, trust me, that was a lot of money for me. But it was, in my opinion, the best little thing for the money that it did cost for what it can do. You can plug in a 32-inch, smart TV or less into this, and a video game system if you want to. Use your Wi-Fi, and you can go anywhere. Use your Wi-Fi on your phone, and you can go anywhere and play Call of Duty. You hear that, you guys? So you gamers out there, this will take you anywhere and you can play Call of Duty. Trust me. But yeah, then I'm in the process, like I said, of getting all this good and like separated a little better, because this system just ain't working. But that's going to be cool, because then I'll open up all these shelves, and I got to get all this stuff organized. It's just more stuff, more clothing, more stuff. More stuff. But then I'll probably put this shelf roughly in the middle, and then I'll line boxes up against that wall and just have more inventory in them to confuse me even more. But at least I can double my inventory. I hope I pointed all that out right, because I could not see what I was pointing at. So if that looked a little bit weird, yes, I'm being blinded by the light. Gosh, I'm getting tan. Ooh, and I love it. But no, for real though, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Please like, follow, share, subscribe. If you are subscribed, hit that hype button. I don't even know what a hype button is, because I personally never go into anything. Like if I watch YouTube, I don't hype up videos, but I only watch stuff like in the background. So I'm busy. So it's not like I don't even skip ads. Okay, how about that? I have YouTube going on in the background, and I don't really interact with anything because I simply don't even skip ads. It's not because people don't deserve my interactions. If I like something, I'll subscribe real quick. But as of like liking the videos and stuff like that, I barely even do that. But when I'm watching stuff or hearing stuff in the background, all y'all's videos are at least getting played all the way through, and the algorithm loves that. All right, so that's, would you rather have a like and a few seconds of someone watching it, or your videos being played all the way through and the algorithm just being like, well, you know what, if they played it all the way through, maybe they didn't push the like button, but they must have liked it. So yeah, I got you. And please just do the same. Put it on in the background and go take a poop. I don't care. But listen, I love you. I'm Fogarty. You're the friends. Fogarty and Friends. And I'm out.